I'm Jack Cagle, and I just had the privilege of being able to deliver the introductory address for today's Economic Forum. The theme this year was There's No Place Like Home, and with regard to that, we took the idea of the journey, as it were, of Dorothy from the land of Oz until she got to the Emerald City. And in that process, there were a lot of exciting moments and beautiful spots along the Yellow Brick Road, but there were also some trouble spots as they went through the woods to where there were the lions and the tigers and the bears. As we look at the growth that we have had and the struggles that we have had with regard to that growth, it is both a positive and a negative thing. Because of that growth, we can do more. Because of that growth, it's a little harder for us to get around, and we've got a lot of construction that's going on. The good news that we're able to report is that 249, one of our major pieces of infrastructure, will be completed April the 12th. That's just in a couple weeks. The good news is that the Grand Parkway, which we have seen stretched out there and that we've needed for a long time, will be done this year. The good news is that all of that construction that we see along 290, which is tying up and struggling and making us have to move and move around, that will be done by the end of 2017. And so our growth is there. Our response with our major key components to infrastructure is also there. And we are working hard to be able to get those other smaller spokes and rims through the precinct. And you know, it's appropriate this time for me to make a pitch. We are going to need a bond election if we're going to stay on top of this growth with regard to our infrastructure. We can do it in a way where we can live within our means and not have to worry about tax increases, but we do need to have that bond so that we can maintain our growth so that the businesses can be assured that those folks who are needing to get back and forth to their place of business, whether they're in sales or whether they're in manufacturing or whether they are making sales calls, can get in and out and to prosper. And that's our goal.